Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today I'm trying out a way to simplify your creative process using an app. The app is called the Artist Assist app, who is the sponsor of today's video. The Artist Assist app is free to use for some features. It also offers a premium version with much more brands and colors. I also will have a 20% off coupon code that will be linked in the description box. You just go into the Artist Assist app straight off Google. It runs on a web browser, so it doesn't require any installation, but best of all, it doesn't use AI. And that's how they got me because I was excited they don't use AI, they just use math. They offer some photos without you uploading any if you want to try them out. So I went ahead and uploaded my photo. I started with the color setup tab because that's where it lets you choose the art medium you want to use. And you can see here you can choose everything from oil pastels, watercolor pencils, regular color pencils. So you can open up the app from your desktop, your laptop, a phone or tablet. And when you open the app, you will see there's tabs at the top of the screen. So what you do is you go ahead and select the feature you think it will help you create your work. You can choose which brand art supply you're using, and it has a range from artist grade as well as budget brands you can choose from. Now, the app doesn't require any installation, but you can install it so then you can use it offline. I was going to use watercolors because that is what I do reach for the most. Using the premium version, I'm able to choose every brand from A Gallo to Schmincke, which is, I think, is fantastic. Mixing colors is just the magical part of watercolors to me, and I love it. But I think this would be really great, especially for beginners and they don't know which colors they'll need to paint something. It can give you a great place to start, and I love that it includes the ratio of water to paint as well. The premium version is on Patreon, and it opens up a lot more features. It opens up many more brands and colors. So the most popular is the color picker feature. The color picker feature lets you experiment with color mixing, so you can easily see which colors you will need. You can input some of the colors that you want to use in your palette. It lets you select the part of the photo. You go ahead and select the area of the photo that you want to color match. It gives you the colors that you need to mix to get that color, and then it also gives you the ratio of water to paint. It gives you essentially the recipe to make that color. So next time what I want to do is I want to use more of the tonal values tab. It's going to help me simplify my work because I still tend to get caught up in the details. When I had painted this before, I did not notice how there's the second mountain behind there. And I couldn't see that in the photo actually. I kind of painted as one big mountain. I think it's really going to help. I went ahead and uploaded my photo of this red panda that I wanted to paint. The feature I enjoyed most was how quickly I could convert my photo into a sketch using the outline tab. Converted the photo with just one click of a button. All I did was upload my picture, select the outline tab, and then I clicked on quality, and I was able to send this to my printer and print it out. And then I was easily able to use my light box and transfer this right to my paper. For me, this is a game changer because it's going to save me so much time. I want to paint and play with color, but usually by the time I draw something, my time is up and it's time to go make dinner or something. So I really enjoy that feature. I also love the tonal values feature. To me, this is something I really need to work on, and it's amazing and lets you quickly see the light tones, the mid tones, and the shadows of your reference photo. And then you don't have to squint. You don't have to wonder if for me, I get caught up in that detail. The detail is what I love, and I get caught up in it. And I think this is really going to help. There's also a grid tab, so you can easily use the grid method to draw from your reference photo. And using the color picker tab, it actually selects from the colors that I selected. I want to say I want to use this Schmincke watercolor set. It's a pretty basic set. It chooses from those colors. Like the name says, it lets you choose the colors you want to use. I went ahead and removed Ivory Black because I don't want to use that one. And select different parts of the red panda, and then it will tell me how to mix all of these colors. It even tells you the ratio of water to paint you need to use. So I think it can be really beneficial, especially for beginners. So for today, I painted a red panda. I was using the color picker feature mostly for this painting because I wanted to see how accurate they were, and I found it to be very accurate. I mean, I love mixing colors, and I honestly get really distracted because there's just so many beautiful colors you can make. I was able to choose the colors I wanted to use from the Schmincke palette. And so what this did is made it more simplified. What I'm doing is I'll use the Meeden watercolor paper because it's really budget friendly. And then I will paint this and see where what I liked and what was hard or anything like that. And then I'll go the next time and I'll paint with arches, and I'll do better on the background because I like the panda, but I didn't like my background at all. And that is what I love to do first for kind of a practice painting. And then I'll go do a second time after I know what I'm doing. So I think using the tonal values next time is going to really help and make that easier. And I think it's going to help me maybe not get so caught up in the details. I also think there's a limited palette feature on this that I want to play with more too next time. So I will definitely be using this app again. It did make it faster and easier, but also for me, it made it where I love mixing colors. And I honestly get really distracted because there's just so many beautiful colors you can make. And so what this did is made it more simplified. And using the color picker tab, I went ahead and tried it out. And like for this branch that the red panda is resting on, it told me what colors I needed to use to mix that, and it was really accurate. And you can see on this painting, I didn't do the background the way I like it because I get too focused on the panda and the face of the animal, and I want to do all that fine detail. So this is using the tonal values is really going to help me personally. So I can't wait to use that next time. So using the simplified feature I think is really going to help. And so I can't wait to paint this scene again and see how this app can help me simplify my creative process. So here's the red panda that I painted. And I had a lot of fun painting this, and it really did make it more simple because I didn't get distracted playing and trying all the different mixes. Usually when I pick my colors, I just use instinct and I mix and I make something okay. And then on scrap paper, I see what it turns out to when it dries. I kind of get carried away mixing, honestly. So this might simplify my creative process because I won't be trying and just kind of getting caught up in all the fun of color mixing. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And thank you so much to Artist Assist app for sponsoring the video. I really appreciate the support. Have a good day.